Hey, I am new plays Roblox LPI, and today I will be showing you how to further utilize these building tools. Consider liking or subscribing if you're new. Anyway, we'll get into the video. Okay, so in order to create a new part, you simply equip the building tool, which you can get from that giver, and then you simply go to here, part type. Depends what you want to do. If you want to create a new spawn, then make sure nobody goes over there or something. Then just you can create spawn, and then look what happens. You delete the spawn that naturally generates spawn here. Now I will go on to normal, which is the normal setting really, and then part down it will probably be like half a stud in, so you just drag it around to make sure it's the right thing. And there's a bunch of features you can do. This is obviously to move it around, and you can drag around. It's obviously to move, or to resize I mean, or to like make it longer. And then this is to rotate. This is rotating on this axis, this is rotating on this axis, and this is rotating on this axis. There's of course 3 of them because it's a 3D object. And this is the paint tool. Now this is the surface tool. Now it's just what surface it just is. Like if you wanted something to be on all of them, you'd decide all type studs or something, and then it's on all the sides. Now for the material tool, just select and you can get material. But the interesting thing with this is that you can go into transparency, and you have to do any number between 1 and 0, or like 0.4. Just makes it more transparent basically. The anchor tool is fairly obvious really. If you put it high up and then unanchor it, then it'll just fall down because it's unanchored. I said that so wrong. And now for the collision tool, let me just anchor it. For the collision tool, it just means that if the player can go through it or not. If the collision is on, then you can't really go through it. If the collision is off, then you can go through it. And the mesh, you can just, even if you don't want this part and want it to be like a sphere or something, then you can just do that, which is here. And the texture tool, you just get an image on it, it's fairly obvious. And this is the weld tool, you can weld this to another object. Now for the more advanced part of this. When you set this increment to something else, it means that whenever you move it, you can only, it snaps the box to do whatever you put in. So if I put in two studs, then you can only move it 2 studs. If I put it as a decimal, and I can put it halfway through it. You can do this with the resize tool as well. And you can do this with the rotate tool very smoothly. And if you wanted to get more accurate builds or just get blocks edges on there, then you can go to the wrench, and you have to join the group to get the wrench, and you get access to all of these different things, all of these blocks, all of these vehicles, gameplay. I think these are teleporters, and these are like weapons, so they spawn in, and you can put this in, put the beetles in there or something, or just put any gear in there like that. Now I'm gonna put the mesh as a wedge, and you can see it's like the same thing as doing this, and put the wedge in there. Just spawn it in as a block or just do the mesh. And let's make this mesh a file. And now we're gonna make all of the dimensions. So, and now just one last thing. Image, add texture, the image here. And boom, you got a new skybox. I used this as like a example. This is like the only one I got right now. I think that's just gonna be the end of the video. I really hope that me going to the building tools more in depth will help you with your creations and how you can create a new skybox too. But anyways, see ya guys.